Hey guys, my name is Ben and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button because I have plenty of epic content planned with my E86 Z4 Coupe. But today we are focusing on 5 things that I love about this car. Yes, I know it is quite a typical and widely done video, and I've definitely done it before on my channel. But this is now my 4th ever Z4. However, it's my first coupe, and to me, it is a fantastic car. So I just wanted to reel off my thoughts and opinions and just try and think of only 5 things of many which I love about this car. The first thing I love about this car, actually, I should probably get out of the way, is just the way this car looks. I mean, it is a very sexy looking car. And even today, it doesn't look like it's aged all that well. This is a 2007 car, and it still looks modern, fresh and classy. And I think that's where the coupe has the advantage over the Roadster. Yes, the Roadster does look very good, but there's just something about this with the double bubble roof and that back end that, it is so timeless, and it could actually be a future classic, like a modern day classic. And especially with what I have done to the car in modifications with these matte grey CS style wheels, and the whole stance of the car, thanks to the Stance Plus kit and the BC Racing rear springs. It just looks so squatted and meaty. The second thing that I love about this Z4 Coupe is quite spec dependent. It's the interior. Now, like I mentioned, this is my 4th Z4, but my 3rd one of this kind of generation with the interior, like the E85 kind of era. And all of those cars have just had black leather and silver dash, which is nice, but for years I've wanted a car with these red leather sport seats, and I think they just change the overall feel of the car, especially with the added benefit of the piano black dash. I think it's just such a classy design, and it makes the car feel so much more special. And it's just one of those things, it's literally just a spec difference, but when you see a standard kind of Z4 with a silver dash, it almost dates it a little bit, whereas this red leather just revives it and makes it look a little bit more special. It's such a nice place to be. Now, the third thing that I love about this car cannot be expressed by simply sat at the side of the road, because this car handles so incredibly well. I didn't actually realise just how much stiffer the coupe is over the Roadster variant. Now, I know that may come across as stupid or a very, obvious fact, but the difference is night and day. Obviously, this car having a fixed hardtop, there's just no flex at all in the chassis, and with my added benefit of my coilover kit, there's just no body roll, so you can absolutely annihilate corners in this at silly speeds. It's fantastic. Now, as I mentioned in my Stance Plus coilover review video, which you can view by clicking the top right corner, I did mention that these springs are quite firm. However, they're very decent for the money, and the Z4 Coupe out the box is already a firm ride anyway, so it's just revived it and made it handle like such a sweet car. Like, honestly, I wonder what this car would be like around the Nürburgring, because on a twisty B road, it is fantastic, honestly. I've managed to find a very, very good B road to prove my point of just how sweet this car handles. You can go around corners so flat and with so much confidence. Now, it is actually quite scary. It's like being on a roller coaster. Just throw it in. There's literally no body roll. In again. Oh yes. I'm going to combine what another thing I like now, so maybe 6 things that I like about this car, is just how driver orientated the cabin is. It feels so small around you. You're cocooned in this E86 Coupe body shell. Everything is driver orientated. The steering wheel is nice and chunky and sporty. The seat is very, very low. The pedals are perfectly placed. I've got good short I'd actually like to take this opportunity to apologise for the state of the car in this video, and in fact my recent kind of videos. I know you guys have been commenting saying, please for God's sake clean your car, but there is literally no point. It's winter time, the roads are completely salty, and even as I'm trying to film this part of the video, it is starting to snow, so apologies about that. But the fifth and final thing that I love about this car has to be you guys and the kind of appreciation you get when driving a Z4. It seems to stop people dead in their tracks and everyone seems to look at it. It is a very good looking car, and even to this day it looks timeless. It still looks fresh. It could still be a new car that's in production today. And even the Z4 community is widely very helpful. The people along the way that I've met who are owners of Z4s are incredibly friendly, and you always find yourself talking to them like you've known them your whole life. This car has like created friendships with people that have the same car, and it's a really nice feeling to have. It's a really nice sense of community, and it's like a big Z4 family. Every year there's a group that holds a Z4 meetup called Z-Fest, and it's just a good day out. It's just people with the same passion, with the same interests, who've got Z4s, and everyone is different, and the people you meet along the way is truly fantastic. So that has to be the fifth and final thing that I love about this car. But anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell, because I have some serious plans in 2021, including a potential new arrival to the garage. I don't want to say too much or give it away, because I really do hope this happens. I hope I can get myself together to ensure it does, to create the content for you guys. But anyway guys, thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.